Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xentor here, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll be talking about terminal buildings or buildings in general in Infinite Flight. So I hope you guys enjoy the YouTube video. Now before we start though, I'd like to let you guys know I do have a Twitter account, so go down there and follow that, guys. There's a link in the description if you want to follow my Twitter, where I let you guys know about all of my latest thoughts. Other than that, let's get straight to this YouTube video. Okay, so how about we start off with some old stuff about Infinite Flight, okay? So the first bit we have is like this photo from 2014. I'm fairly sure it's from the official Infinite Flight account. I cannot confirm, but if it's not from the Infinite Flight account, for a 2014 edit, it's pretty good if someone managed to fake it. So it said New York will be 3D soon. 2014 will give you many new features. Stay tuned here or in Facebook, guys. So I'm not too sure, but if this is from Infinite Flight itself, like it does look like it by the scenery and everything, that's definitely Infinite Flight scenery, and the bit at the top as well. And it looks like it's from the computer version of Infinite Flight, because that's where quite a lot of testing is done within the simulator. And we can see 3D buildings. Now, the reason I'm going to talk about this now is because I find it really hard to believe that these buildings are not in a version in Infinite Flight. So the way the developers work, they have a version of Infinite Flight that has something. So one version of Infinite Flight right now has clouds. Now it's probably a classified version that only developers and mods and alpha testers get access to. But if we have a look at it, there are probably a version of Infinite Flight with them them New York buildings in it. So they're pretty cool, these buildings actually here from New York and that. But you never know, everyone. It does look fairly realistic to me, because there also are videos of buildings in Hong Kong, which I'll play for you guys in a very minute. So you never know, but this does look very realistic. So the reason I think this will be coming in the future though is because someone then commented on Facebook, I believe it was. I'm sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking, by the way. Someone said, oh my god, stop building and updating new planes, just start designing the buildings already. Infinite Flight just responded very plain and simple, the two were not mutually exclusive, sorry for that. We can do many things at once, and the development of an aircraft does not delay other things. And that was by Misha as well, helping out us with all of the finest details about Infinite Flight. So it doesn't necessarily, like, he did not claim that we are making buildings, or Infinite Flight are making buildings. It's like a hint that they would be able to make buildings in the dark and quiet without anybody knowing at all. But if buildings did come, guys, the reaction to that would be 10 times greater than the 737 reaction. But let's move on to these YouTube videos I found. Or, well, no, okay. You guys have definitely seen these already. Here we are, guys. You guys have probably seen these YouTube videos or these videos on other YouTube channels before. So the first one I got is it's landing at Hong Kong, but they're both landing at Hong Kong actually. I'm not actually too sure by who they're from, but it must be like a previous Infinite Flight developer or something along them lines, because you know it's really hard to believe it's not a developer and someone's this good at editing. But it's just approaching Hong Kong, as you can see, and we got the old approach stuff and that. It's actually Kai Tak Airport, which is I'm going to do a flight there later actually. So if you watch this as a video comes out actually, that's when I will be taking off at 2 o'clock apparently. So it's a really great landing actually, to be fair. It's all sped up, but you see them buildings on the sides, and that would make the Kai Tak landing much more realistic, I think, in my personal eyes. And it would make it a much more fun simulation, I believe, especially having buildings like places like Hong Kong, New York and London, maybe Tokyo, just a few, like Dubai as well, like just a few major or largely well-known cities, but make it so much more fun and realistic along the ways. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. I'm fairly sure within the next few years we can hopefully see terminal buildings and buildings themselves. I think first of all I'd like to see terminal buildings enter Infinite Flight. I think that would up the realism quite a lot, and then hopefully they can bring in cities and slowly work their way down. But you never know. But if you guys did enjoy today's YouTube video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Go check out that Twitter. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Good night. Hey guys, Xentor here. Thank you for watching today's YouTube video. Please feel free to go check out the merch store. There is a link in the description. There are many new clothes in store at the moment, and some of these are one of my favourite designs. I do enjoy the X Centauri hoodie as well, guys. Please go and check it out. The logo on it is phenomenal. It is very original and amazing, guys. So please feel free to go to that link in the description and check out my merch store. Here we guys, here you see there is a wide variety of colours on these hoodies. You can select whatever size you want, and of course the logo is top quality. So go check it out, please, and yeah, like and subscribe. That's it. And also they're really cheap, so you know, go get it. Yeah, I'll see you in my next YouTube video.
Find your way.